everyone! Henlo! Happy Wednesday! How's everyone doing today? Welcome back to Stanley Parable. It's been like a week, I think, since I last streamed this. I actually wasn't planning on continuing with it, but something kept drawing me back to the game, and I need to do the new endings for my own sanity. But everyone's doing really well. My day has been pretty boring. Actually, it's been a little bit eventful, but like in a boring way. I've done boring things, that's what I mean. But I'm happy to be back. Hope you had a good day, Jim. Yes, I did. I had a very good day. Thank you for asking. Hope you had a good day too. You guys will have to let me know when we get into the game if the audio sounds good. Hopefully there should be no settings related crashes. I know we did discover the brand new crash ending last time, but hopefully this shouldn't kill my PC. Yeah, the stream ended pretty abruptly last time, so we gotta speedrun the stuff that we've already done so we can get to the new stuff. Also, we have a special guest. My little meatball is right beside me. You won't be able to hear him or see him. He is not very talkative. You'll have to take my word that he's here, but he's here, and he's very stinky, so yeah, I guess we'll just get straight into it. I'm excited. You guys, this is gonna be the one stream where you guys be able to backseat me.
This is the story of a man named
is it too loud? I think it might be a little
Stanley
bit too
worked
loud.
for a company in a big building where he
Sorry,
was
Mr. Narrator,
employee number
you're getting turned down.
427.
There we go, that's better.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his
Meatball
desk
boobs.
in room
I can boop him,
427,
yeah.
and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders
very
came
fluffy.
to him through a monitor.
It's a little bit loud, so
on
turn it down
desk,
even more.
telling him what
I could turn it down a
buttons
little
to
bit more, but I
push,
think this should be
how
alright.
long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did.
Sounds okay. I'm
every
glad.
day of every
I'm really
month
glad.
of every year. And although
Let me know if
others
it sounds
might have
better now.
considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
I know I can skip this, but
Though
this
he
is
had
just
been
like
made exactly
I've
for
heard this speech
job,
too many times at this point.
and Stanley
Sounds better now. Okay,
was
okay.
happy.
I'm glad. Time to ruin Stanley's
And then
happiness.
one day, something
Let's
very
go!
peculiar happened. Something that would forever change.
Oh, well, me too. No, sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Narrator. I didn't mean to click. I'm so sorry. I hate Mondays. Me too. Me too. Okay, so
All of his co-workers were
we gotta
gone.
get to the new content
What
again
did
so we
it
can
mean?
finish
Stanley
the,
decided to go to the meeting room.
the
Perhaps
stuff
he had
that
simply missed a memo.
we need to speedrun the new content. Let's speedrun this. Okay,
Oh, good. You noticed my
Yes.
sign. Yes, I have something very exciting.
we're gonna speedrun this, Mr. Narrator. We've been through so much together. We don't remember. We gotta speedrun it to get back to where we were. You start the game as punishment. I can't. No. It's too late. We're gonna speedrun to get back to where we were last time. I wonder if it's gonna remember
You
if
see,
I have any
Stanley,
jumps.
I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
Yes.
The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy.
I'm excited.
So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense.
Fast stream,
I
yes.
say we take it
We're gonna-
one step even further.
We're gonna
Which
speedrun.
is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Whoa! I'm gonna pretend like I haven't seen this before. Whoa! This is groundbreaking.
Yes, you
Never
see,
seen
isn't
anything like
far
this
superior
before.
to a measly re-release with a few minor additions. Think of all
Whoa.
the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An
I think
entirely
you're onto
new
something here.
experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Yes, it is.
Now, to be clear, I
It's the
haven't
first stream
quite
of
nailed
mine
down
that you're
what
watching.
exactly
You just
the
found me.
Stanley
Whoa,
Parable
Henlo!
2
Thank
is
you so
going
much for
to
stopping
be.
by. Thank
But
you for
let's
checking me
take a
out. I
look at
really
some of the
appreciate it.
features
Thank
I've been
you.
developing for it. I figure that if I
Okay.
can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself
The
out.
new content
Game
bus.
development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Is the narrator still too loud, by the way? Can you still hear me over him? I can turn him down a little bit more if need be. Right.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Let's speed around the new features. Let's go. I wanna.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Yes, I do
Ultra
think.
Deluxe? What does it even
Sounds
mean?
good. Okay, I'm glad.
But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement.
That is
right
so
there.
artistic.
It's
You are right.
future-oriented. It
Where's the
screams
button?
progress and innovation and
Where's the button?
long-term franchising potential.
Oh, collectibles. You've already. I wanna start with the button. Here we go. This is the button. I've been waiting for this. Oh, it's been so long. We need to test this
For the
out.
Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
Yes, I want to be
So
validated.
with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button, which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes! You're yours today. Everyone's got one. Thank you so much for the membership. Thank you for streaming on our shared birthday. Abby, happy birthday to us. Wait, it's your birthday? Wait. Happy birthday! Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you have an incredible day. Thank you! Okay, let's have a look at the button. Whoops, I got distracted.
Jim.
Sorry,
Abby's done a lot of this on supporting previous stream with the game crash, so I had to save it. Yeah.
Jim. But of
So I've already
course, in
seen
the
this.
final game, this button will say your name,
Yes!
whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
Gotta
Just
get into-
play along.
gotta get into
I
character
promise you'll
again.
Love it.
Mhm.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Yes, okay.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust.
Yes!
Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
No, I think I need more. I feel like a Jim, but I think I need more, like, what's the word? More to get into character. Can you give me more? Please, Mr. Narrator. If I just leave, is he gonna care? No, I think he wants me to press it. What's this? Nothing. Okay.
Jim.
There we go!
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Yes, okay. You ready?
Jim.
Yes!
It hits even harder
It
the second
does.
time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
No, I need more. I need more personal validation.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Nah. It hurt just as much as it did the first time. Jim Gaming, yes! It hurts to go back to being Ebi. I want to stay Jim
I suppose I
forever.
could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable
No,
2.
let me
That
play.
would actually
Well, I
save
mean,
me
I
the
am
work
named
of
Jim
finishing
now,
this
but-
feature.
I feel like we should have some sort of order to this. So let's go into the bucket next. Let's visit the bucket! And then bring the bucket with us.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical.
No,
that
that's
it
part of
engendered
it.
a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it.
Give me the bucket.
Well, I'm happy to say that after
Gimme!
much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game.
Give me the
It's
reassurance
the
bucket.
Stanley
Here it is!
Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Here
You
it
see,
is!
Stanley,
Gimme, gimme,
anytime
gimme,
you're
gimme,
holding
gimme.
the bucket,
Gimme, gimme,
a
gimme, gimme,
sense
gimme.
of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting.
Gimme!
You may even come to long for the gentle
Give me-
embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be
Does the
honest,
book have a name?
it's a much
No, we
more
should name it.
convenient
I want to
solution
call
for
it Mini
you
Gym.
than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be?
Yes, now give me the bucket.
Is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Thank you. This
Can you feel it?
is a bucket.
The glow
Dear
of
God,
comfort, even
there's
in the
more.
face of crushing
No,
despair,
it
must
contains
already
the
be
dying
sweeping
wish
through your
of
body.
every man in
And
this
fact,
room.
Can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air
I
of
said that last
charisma
time as well, but I can't help
I think
myself.
that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Ooh, thank you.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
Yes.
All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Nice. I got my bucket. I can leave now. Small gym. Yeah, we got small gym.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
They should.
That really should be an award if it
Yeah.
isn't already.
I want to take a... I forgot what the screenshot bucket is. 12? F12. There we go. Can't stop me.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration.
Let me pick a button and then
balloons.
complete.
But I'm
Come on.
undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday.
I
Which
think
would
we
you
did
go
happy
with?
12th birthday last time. So gonna do what? Get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another
Really?
person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Yes. Well, I'm glad he went with
actually,
my opinion,
Maybe
even
I should have
if
gone with...
it's
no.
the opinion.
No, I've
Maybe
made
it's the
my
opinion that I
decision.
made
We're
last
moving
time.
on.
I finally get to see happy birthday Stephanie's balloons, and that's all I wanted. Cool. Let's get the free achievement next. Everyone making decisions. Yes, I actually did that recently as well. For anyone who's not in the Discord server, I asked people's advice
Now,
for what I
here's
should make the
something
thumbnail.
special. You remember
And then I
that
just
broken
didn't
test
do
achievement
anything
that got
people
left in the
suggested
game
at all,
on
and just did my
accident?
own thing.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Yes.
Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it... Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist.
This is
right now,
dumb.
the achievement is still fully broken.
Cool.
I'm not a wizard, Stanley.
Well,
but
you
I
should
guarantee
be.
it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature.
I never met my
Gamers,
real name.
we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Yes. Okay. Come on. Speedrun this. Next up, what's the next attraction? Mr. Narrator, lead the way. Oh, this is not it. I don't think. He's not doing a good job of leading the way. Let's go to the hole. I think is next.
What else? What
Well,
other
jump circle.
exhibits
I
haven't we
can't use
seen
it though.
yet? You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait.
I'll use my
You
jumps.
already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh, well.
Well,
I
Ushio
suppose
Jimmy,
it
yes.
can just be a nice
If you actually
decorative
check the
piece,
description
then.
of the video, when I would normally say Ushio Ebi for like the Twitter link, I just wrote Jim. I was prepared for this. We did. Oh, we haven't done the hole yet. It won't end. Endless fun. Just realized you Twitter you linked his Jim's Twitter. Yes. it's brilliant. I didn't change Ushio Ebi in the description though. I should have done that
Stanley,
in
here's
every
an
time I
idea
mention
that
my
I'm
name.
truly fond of. It's
Give
never
me
been
the
done
hole!
before in a video game. This is in fact a hole
Yes!
that you can fall down.
I
to
love
get.
the hole.
That's
Give me the
right.
hole. Give me the hole.
Infinite
Give me the hole.
falling.
Give me the hole.
You can fall until the end of time if you like.
I do
a
like.
stunning leap forward for video game. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my
So
more
hey, how are
ingenious
you holding up?
concoctions, if I do
Because
say
I'm
so.
a potato.
Now
I'm not
then,
gonna do this
since
again.
you've gotten to
I'm not
see
gonna do the entire
infinite
monologue again.
hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
No, I don't think I will.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
You are a bummer. I'm not gonna do it.
Sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I only have a handful of jokes. I'm probably gonna repeat the exact same jokes.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully.
I'm not a funny
that I
person.
slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is.
Stop
It's
trying
an
to trick me. I want
extremely
to see the infiniteness of
I
it.
don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite?
Yes.
Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical
Ooh,
in nature.
you're gonna hit
It's
it.
more of a...
There we go.
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole.
Yes, I did.
You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
Yes, I am.
Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
Me.
I figured the hole was
Also,
as deep
whose
as
cigarettes
anyone
even
would
are
actually
these?
need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Hey, so should I put the super chat? Yo, chat, why is this
Things
from
got a
cute?
little
No,
heated
you!
there.
Thank
I
you
think
so
we
much.
can
I
say
really,
the
really
things
appreciate
we
it, but big no you.
Why
Thank
don't
you.
we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole
Thank you so much.
mostly
Yes.
infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Yes.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my... Oh, for heaven... You see?
Yes.
I was right. The problem is
Yes,
you.
it is me.
The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal.
Yes,
A
I do.
normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
Yeah, finish that sentence,
Oh.
Mr. Narrator.
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less
I just
time
might
in
be.
there
Yes,
than you
that's
did
so funny.
before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Well, yes, I have had enough of the hole. How does he even say that? I'm saying this is someone who's British. How does he even say that? Is it like hole? Back up to the top we go. Let's
Had
go.
enough? I'm positively thrilled. I
British
really do have
Ebi is
so
back.
much more to show you and to talk about.
Let's
And
go
I've had
back
enough
down.
of the hole for a life. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole.
Yeah, and
If
is
this
here.
starts to become a thing where...
Boop.
Wow. Okay. Yes.
Oh, my meatball is
I'm
moving.
starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely
It wasn't
deep,
in the
even
first
by
place.
the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Let's go up.
Well, there it is. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
No. No. Nope. Oh, it's not working. I forgot. It doesn't work.
Is the, teleport button not working?
Yeah, it's not.
You sure?
Thank you for charging me for the membership. A bucket is
I really
also a
don't have an
portable hole.
explanation. If it worked
Exactly.
just a moment ago, try it again.
Big brain. Thank you so much. I really, really
Still
appreciate it.
nothing?
Come on.
Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
Goodbye,
You
Mr.
couldn't
Narrator.
bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for.
Yes.
It's a win for everyone.
Yes.
You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of it.
Thank you. Goodbye. You love the whole ending. Me too. Me too. What's it called? This is taking a lot longer to speedrun than I thought. I mean, I say speedrun very liberally. There's probably an actual speedrun to this. I don't know it. Because, I'm not really a speedrun. Alright, it's whole time. Let's go. Take me down. Come on. There we go. Time for a whole lot of fun. That wasn't very wholesome of the narrator. Exactly. Whole ending better than Burn Closet ending. Wow. Okay. Wow. I know we all love the whole ending here, but I think that's a bit extreme. Nothing can beat the Broom Closet ending. A whole new world awaits. Yes. Oh, it's not working. Oh yeah. There we go. It's still beautiful. Let me change my perception. There we go. This is my head, just like 24/7. This entire song is just my head. This one, I like the gradient. It's so pretty. What people with Ebi brain disease see. Yeah, this is like, you know, pyro vision. This is Ebi vision. Only you don't need the pyro goggles to be able to see this. You just need to be absolutely dumb. No thoughts, head heavy. My head is so empty right now.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley?
Yeah, I
good,
fell
you're
asleep.
awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there.
I was
drifting
enjoying the
away into
hole.
dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley. Because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment.
Can you let me out now?
So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole?
On
From
the
looks of
hole.
things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole.
In
and I'm
this
looking forward to all of
hole.
them. Stay alert, Stanley.
How does
I'll
he even
be
say it?
back. Toodle pip.
Toodle pip. Okay, well. Call me out. Ah, there we go. A whole hallucination, yes! These puns are great. Let's keep them coming. Right.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
We've been in the hole. Guess we don't need to do everything. Is there anything we haven't done yet? Oh, we should probably go do collectibles again. And then we can leave, I think. Is the British way to say hole? No! Because the British way of saying hole is just... Oh, what? Oh! So apparently that counts, but not every... Okay, I see how it is. So we didn't even need to do this. Cool, let's leave. I'm out. The settings room. Yes, the settings room. Settings world champion. This is not helpful. Oh no. Let's try and find the settings world champion. If I literally had, like, did not need to do... I mean, okay, the settings thing is important to me, so at least we can do that, but wow. That's new, it says. Okay, let's head up. Don't know how to head up. Anyway, sorry. The best way of saying hole is not hole, it's hole. No, it's more like just hole. Yeah, that's a big hole over there. I don't know. How do I get up there? Come on. Come on, let me go! Where am I going? My poor little brain is struggling so much right now. Jump circle collectibles. We've already been here though. Oh, wait. I think it's up here maybe. Let's exit though. We don't have to fully go through the exit, right? Oh, but... Where is it? I feel like I'm just going insane. How do I get up there? Oh no. Why is this actually hurting my head? Can anyone help me? I'm lost! Mr. Narrator, please, I'm lost. I'm lost. The bucket's not helping. The epilogue is on the way, but we need to go to the settings world champion. I don't know. So if we are here at this map, we want to get the settings world champion. It should be. Epilogue is not end. Okay, well, where's the epilogue then? Yeah. Okay. I think I see it, but I don't know how to get to it. You know. Oh! These stairs! I remember now. Settings world champion.
Aha! I
Come
can
on!
see you've gotten the Settings World Champion achievement. Well done. You've experienced every setting.
Yes,
Traveled
I have.
to all corners of the settings menu. There's nothing you haven't seen.
Yes!
So, just for you, in the Stanley Parable 2, I'm including an entirely new setting. Something called bumpscosity. What exactly is bumpscosity? Well, I haven't quite figured that part out yet, but I just know that you'll be able to adjust it on some sort of slider, and that it'll be available from the settings menu.
Ow,
We'll
sorry,
sort
my
the
butt's
rest
gone
of
numb.
the details out later. I hope
Bumpscosity.
you're looking forward to trying out every level of bumpscosity in the Stanley Parable 2.
Gotta be kidding me. Let's try out to the max. I want it its highest. Don't know what that does. Congratulations, Settings World Champion. Thank you. This was absolutely worth crashing my PC. Yes, absolutely worth it. You are the champion of setting all the slides to all the possible numbers. Please enjoy this room. This room is made just for you. They will never set the setting sliders to every possible setting. Thank you, Mr. Narrator. I can tell you made this PowerPoint with a great love and care. What's this? Settings World Champion. This is mine. I will display it on my trophy cabinet, which I definitely have because I have so many awards for being so cool. Bumpscosity really is a game changer. I agree. My experience is completely different now. It'll never be the same again. It'll never be the same again. We're gonna return the bumpscosity to the max. That's new. Let's go. Epilogue.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley?
Yes.
Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Cool. Well, we'll do it later. I think that's everything then. So I think we can leave. Cool. And now we can get all the new endings. Bumpscosity is truly beautiful to behold. I agree. This is really a game changer. I know exactly what the narrator was getting at with this. It is truly a piece of art. Okay, let's leave. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Narrator. These look like inkblot tests, you know, when you see they ask
All
you
right.
like, oh, what do
Have
these
you
things
seen
look like?
everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
I think. That's everything's new, right? Evan, you see the devs tweeting those two cheated the super going outside achievement? Yes! It was the copy paster of like, you cheated nothing but yourself. You gained nothing, something like that, nothing was lost. I can't remember the whole thing. I also saw the devs tweeting out about how they soaked a plushie in milk and then threw it at the wall. I have a lot of concern for the person running the Crows Twitter account. I want them to know that there is help out there. And that it'll be okay. Okay. Whoa! Stanley. Ultra based. It is ultra based. You are very right.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
I do!
Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment.
Ooh.
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
What are you up to?
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes!
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Ooh. I love it. I love it so much. How do I get down there?
Well, I mean, there's potential here,
Yes,
right?
it looks like an
sort
obstacle
of-
course for
okay,
kids.
never mind.
So you can tell
Hold on.
I am
Let me do a
completely
different
sold because
arrangement.
I like playgrounds.
Okay, yes. Yes, this is much
Swings are
better.
brilliant.
I feel good about this.
Actually,
Here
they're
we go.
probably...
Version 2.
Woo! No, it's got less verticality
kidding,
though. I don't like
Stanley.
that.
This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own.
Swings are the
They
best.
would
I
need
agree.
the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course.
Tasteful, yeah, of
With
course.
respect.
I
With
trust
care
you,
for the vision
Mr.
and
Narrator.
integrity of the original
You know what
game.
you're doing.
Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it
Yeah.
would need a really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction...
So you mean Ultra
"This
Deluxe."
is the
Oh,
Stanley
never mind.
Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up.
Good luck, Mr. Narrator.
All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
What? Ooh! I like this title screen. We got Bumscosity! We got Bumscosity! Let's go. Begin the game. Welcome to the real game, maybe. Yes!
This is the story of a man named
We'll hear him out this time.
Stanley
Ooh!
worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
It's different!
Employee number
balloons!
427's job was simple.
It still looks like it was
He sat at
animated
his
in
desk
SFM
in
though.
room
I probably was.
427, and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders
When you
came
think
in,
about it, isn't
though
this
he had
what I
been
do when
made
I stream?
exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Yes.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Stanley
Something
Parable
that would
2!
forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one
It's
had
pretty
showed
much your
up
job
to give
too.
him
Oh no!
instructions,
I hope
call
none
a
of your
meeting,
coworkers go
or even
missing one
say
day, mysteriously.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This
Maybe it's just
complete
anime girl
isolation.
Stanley!
Something was very clearly wrong.
No, I'm Jim, of
Shocked,
course.
frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the
Stanley's a
longest
great
time.
VTuber.
But as he came to
He's
his
mine
wits
too.
and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Where's the... Is there a bucket anywhere? Where's the reassurance bucket? Where do we get the bucket?
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Happy
could it
12th
mean?
birthday, Stephanie.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Is there a bucket? There it is!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Yes! Okay, that's ominous narration there, Mr. Narrator. But I did indeed pick up the bucket. You are so right. Jim's my Ushi! Yes! Okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Ooh! This is new! Should we do the original ending first? Should we do what he says, or should we like ignore? I feel like we should do what he says just for the proper experience first time, and then we can like deviate next. But I'm tempted to just do what he says first. What do you guys think? This is the point where I ask you guys to help basically backseat me into using a path. Yeah, sure. Okay. We can do the original path first, just to see how things differ, I guess, and then we can branch out the other ones. Let's start, you know, like normal.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
This is so
Perhaps his
different!
boss's office was where he'd find answers.
I like this! Oh! Room closet!
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants
This
the
is new!
bucket.
Yes!
You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
No, it's my
I
bucket.
can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here.
No.
It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
Yes, it's mine.
I know how hard it must
I'm
be.
holding it.
Given the pressure that the broom closet
holding
is putting
it.
on your
It's
shoulders
okay, I'm
right
holding
now,
it.
but you have to be strong.
Yes.
This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over.
No.
No. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never
Stanley's
liked
hearing
this broom
voices
closet
again,
for a
isn't he?
variety of reasons. But even
Or
this
the
is
narrator,
worse than
maybe.
I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends?
Wow!
That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless
Actually,
that you
you know what
feel
the bucket
the
is
same
like?
sort of kinship
The
towards
bucket is
any
the
inanimate
companion cue
object
to Stanley
which happened
Parable,
to lay
I
in your
think.
path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never.
Well, I
Go on,
never.
Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together.
The bucket and I
Go
went
through
down a
each of
hole
them
together.
Point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
No bucket for you. It's mine. You're not having it. You're not having it.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go. There. Now it's settled.
Thank you.
No more debate.
Thank you, Mr.
No more
Narrator.
discussion.
Thank you.
Take a hike, broom closet.
Take a
with all
hike,
your
broom
meandering
closet.
Philosophical
Exactly.
diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Mine. Any more
All
dialogue?
right, I've got a second sticker back
Ooh.
here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's
Can you give me a
appropriate.
sticker? I want a gold star.
You see, I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket.
Can you give
That
me
way,
like
if
a
you're
gold
ever
star
unsure
sticker,
whether the
please,
thing
Mr.
you're holding
Narrator? I
is
want to
a
know that I'm
bucket
doing
or
a good
not,
job.
You can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, "Ah, it's a bucket."
It is a bucket.
There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
Anything else you want to say to me, Mr. Narrator? I want a sticker.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display.
I'm not.
You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside.
Goodbye,
and we can
Mr.
get on with the
Narrator.
story about you and your bucket.
Thank you so much for joining the Super Chat. Stanley is now officially bucket certified. Yes! I got my bucket certification. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you! Shall we go back in? No, there's nothing else, I don't think. Is that all? Is there any more dialogue? I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's all. Well, we got the stickers, at least. Yeah. Cool.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket
Stanley
walked
and the
upstairs
bucket.
to the bucket's office.
Yes. We take a nice pee. Oh. Ooh.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried.
Wait,
So,
4 5.
I
Thank
implore
you.
you to savor each
I almost
and
forgot. I was
every
gonna ask you
moment
guys for the
come
code.
across one of these beautiful figurines.
I love my reflection. I look so beautiful today. Okay. Let's 2845.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the... But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
The bucket is telling me.
Yes, this is
Whispering in my
certainly the
ear,
most
yes.
logical explanation.
Definitely not 100 people who are telling me how to play this game. It's the voices coming from the bucket, of course. Oh!
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands?
Mini
Stanley
stands!
things. What about Stanlerines?
Stanlerines.
Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under
Game
your
theory,
belt.
the bucket is the narrator. I want to see a game theory that's like that. Let's head down. Whoa! Oh no. Down we go. Backseat bucket, yes. Oh, meatballs all curled up next to me. Oh.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment
you
of
can set the platform in the
uncertainty,
monitoring room?
he
I did
would
not know
be
that.
right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Wait. We can go back up. Wait.
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again.
Wait, should we go press the number 3?
Bucket said nothing.
Let's go press the number 3. Gotta press the number 3, then we can go back. Okay. Alright, time to press the number 3. Is that gonna do anything?
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button.
Where is
He
it?
took the bucket over to the keypad and
Where's the
began
key-
absolutely slamming on the number 3
Ah.
over and over and over. Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special
It
button. I'm having the
is.
time of my life. Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
Okay. Had enough of the number 3. Let's head back. Down we go.
Perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley
Yeah,
got
I feel like
from
the bucket
slamming
and
the number
I,
3
we're not on the
repeatedly.
same wavelength right now. We need to change that. Wait. You know I want to, right?
No, 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 said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see.
I want you to
Feel the
share in my
happiness I
happiness.
feel.
Yes.
He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
This is like a little bit sad, but it's okay. I'm having the time of my life pressing number 3, and I will keep on doing it.
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved
He
instrument.
began to wail on
wielding
it like a gacha
concerto
player in
of
Genshin
truth and
Impact.
passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all, only silence. Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
Back we go, yes. Thank you so much, Emiliano! Melendres for the super chat. The field menu only realize you're a shrimp. Yeah, I'm a shrimp! Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope I pronounced your name right. My eyesight's terrible,
Stanley
so
and the
if I
bucket
didn't,
was so
I'm sorry.
close. They'd always been there
Yeah,
for
I'm a
one
shrimp.
another. Why suddenly could the bucket
Thank
not
you so
connect
much.
with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate.
We need
the
to get the
whole way
bucket to
down
understand the
elevator.
number 3.
He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his
Yes.
dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, it's not a 3 connoisseur. I don't know. But we need to persuade him. So you guys know the drill. Back up we go. Anything at all, Mr. Narrator? Come on. You leave me hanging.
Said Stanley.
Oh, there we go.
I know what to do. I know how to fully express
Bucket's
this feeling
secretly a
in my
3 ante.
heart.
Yeah, this
He
bucket's a 3
decided
ante.
right then and there that he would hold a press conference
Yes.
where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over.
It's
He would
therapeutic.
elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of
Yes.
others. It would get to see the world react to this discovery of Stanley's. And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work.
Wait, what? This is new. You didn't realize. I was like, wait, this isn't the hallway. See, okay, the thing about number 3 is that
For
all
months,
my favorite
he
games are
advertised
missing
and
it.
marketed
Portal,
his
we don't have a
press
Portal 3, we
conference,
don't have a
building
Half-Life 3.
excitement around it, developing
need
and
it.
rehearsing it until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was
Always
as
on
prepared
Stanley live
as
on
he'd
stage.
ever been for anything in his life.
The guy who went to Mars. We did it. The pyramids. Oh, how we did it. The world's healthiest human being. I mean, I know that's not gonna be me. Okay. An evening with world peace, baby. No. That sounds like a Minecraft door. What? That was a Minecraft door sound. Stanley Parable. Stanley tonight live on stage. The man, the process, the myth, the legend, the parable. Sorry, I'm having to squint so hard. My eyesight's terrible. I genuinely can't read the game text without having to like close an eye. World's first. Ah! Yes, please. Yes, please. Sign me up. I want this. I want to go here. I want to see the Q&A with the world's first sentient machine. Doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great. Ooh. The stage 33333. 427.
This was it. One last chance to win the bucket over.
Congratulations.
One opportunity to
where
share
you
a
came from, you're
true
cool.
connection
God,
with a
so
loved
nice. The storyteller Stanley reveals in his new book, 3 again, the Stanley story. Wish you were here. The freedom ending! Whoa! I went to the mining tool facility and I like how it was this lousy sticker. I played the demo. Adventure awaits. 8. Cool. Every sim inhibitors have been turned off. Yes. The dude who came with pizza. Oh, nice. Not as nice as the robot arm though.
There was no one here. Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak. To listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over. He was unloved, uninteresting, he was a failure. And in that moment, Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously.
Oh.
There would be no connection, no deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference.
No!
There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends.
No.
And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
Wow! Okay. Ouch! Ouch!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Figurine
Perhaps he had
Finders
simply
Committee.
missed a memo.
In the meeting room! This is helpful. Okay, meeting room. Meeting room next.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Go to the meeting room.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
What is this? Trust the completionist insisting. Why wouldn't they just tell us something will happen? This investigation, this room, they feel pointless to me. Weird spinning figurines. Artist rendering. Employee 003? What is this? What do they want? Money, stock options, our data. Saw line in cargo room. Wait, number 421, building a bridge. Bonus. Okay. We need. Are there any hints as to where they're located? Maybe we are the collectibles. Source of levitation? To whom it may concern, I managed to pick up sounds unusual to our regular office ambience at our local studio audio sources using an array of cardioid microphones, also known as directional mics. Microphone which picks up sound from a particular area. Analysis of recordings allow me to triangulate the source of the strange noises. Data shows that in all likelihood it's coming from a dark area behind a very warm place. I also picked up what looks like to be a reference off of porcelain surface. Anyone have leads on this? Wouldn't you like to know? Oh, this is me dissecting Portal 2 lore, honestly. This is me trying to prove Gladys' innocence. MyClue.jpg. Please don't leave the office before reporting back to any of your findings. Thank you. Help him post it! Harry, don't love it. They will be rewarded for finding them all. Lies. Stop kidding yourselves. I want them so much. I want to go home. Mission status. Inside sequel exhibit, large room, lots of boxes, stairs. Stairs? So large. Okay, right. Chat. Keep an eye. Oh, red and blue. That's the on the way to the what was originally the Portal 2 end or the Portal 1 ending. Sorry. Okay, large room, lots of boxes. Not sure that might be. Stairs. That might be the the stairs might be the ending where you fall from a height repeatedly. I don't like that one. That one makes me cry. Somewhere in blue, I know where that is. Definitely. But yeah. Well, looks like 427. Ha ha ha. Nice. Thank you so much, Shangles, alive with the super chat. This is a bucket. Dear God, there's more. No. It contains the dying wish of every man in this room. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is like, honestly, me with my portal board. 416. Okay, Figglies. Okay. It's not those stairs. It's okay, it's not those stairs. Thank you, good luck. We'll go on a scavenger hunt, I guess, then. We'll try and find them. Okay, bottom text. Okay, let's just continue with the freedom ending first. And we'll see. Oh, yeah. I hope you guys are keeping note of this, by the way. Is the Portal Conspiracy Board stream? Yeah, this might as well be. Okay, hope you guys are keeping note.
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers.
I want
If
the stickers.
Did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for
Please,
hours.
give me a sticker.
But alas, no stickers.
Give me a sticker, please. Make one. You're basically just the god of this universe. Give me a sticker. Give me a sticker. Please? Anything? Is there no more dialogue? Is that it? Is that all? No stickers? Yes. Is that all? Is that all I'm gonna get from him? I think it might be. Shall I just continue? Oh, Mr. Narrator. We just leave. Goodbye. I think. No, okay. There's nothing more.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Wait, what if... I want to see if there's a... Here it is!
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figglies.
Well,
What do you think, Stanley?
The
That
PowerPoint
name
called it
better
Figglies,
encapsulates
so...
the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1. Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Okay. Well, I'll leave you to think about that. Meantime, I'm out. Let's head up. Two, 8, 4, 5.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer
We
luck.
should know at this point. I'm
As
just
if
that
the bucket
skilled.
knew all along. Was the bucket guiding
3,
him?
3, 3. Oh, we should have done 3, 3, 3, 3.
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
Oh, won't let me. Come on. We'll do 3, 3, 3, 3 later. Or should I restart? No, I won't. We'll do 3, 3, 3, 3 later. Do the next one. Yeah. We'll do 3, 3, 3, 3 next. I also won't go back up. I think we've already explored that.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Sorry, we're gonna do the freedom ending. Yeah. Like, you getting distracted.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Wait.
Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Can I actually just jump?
But just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below.
And God, there's no fall
Thankfully,
damage.
He fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his fall. Now, what to do next, Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and so eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here. So they set up a little couch and relaxed. It really wasn't so bad down here, a bit cold perhaps. After some time had gone by, they installed a few shelves as well, and a sort of kitchenette that was useful for when the bucket was craving paninis.
I too am craving
But
paninis.
it wasn't until the rugs and the standing lamps came in that it really started to feel
I didn't
like
realize they
home.
had Amazon
In
delivery
fact,
down here.
After some time, Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all. He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility. This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets,
the chair has no
and the state
collision.
of their home slowly decayed
can fall
as
out.
Stanley became withdrawn and neglected the cleaning.
Oh.
It unsettled
Oh,
the
God!
bucket deeply. Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail. All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back, doing it over again, staying on the path. It was a mistake.
I think the
to leave
narrator's
the
trying to
path.
tell me something.
It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending. This made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Yet Stanley was unconsolable. This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground.
This is my
The
head.
bucket sighed.
This is just my
It
head.
wasn't an ending. But it
Congrats,
rarely
everyone!
happens
You've now
here.
got
And maybe, possibly,
a view into
if
my
we
thoughts,
accept the reality of things,
of which there
maybe
are
this
none.
will become
It's
an
just
ending
static.
eventually. It's what the bucket was counting on. The two of them waited for a very long time.
Oh. Nice. Okay.
All his co-workers
Next
were
time we do
gone.
the 3 3 3
What could
3.
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had... The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
It's different. Okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Lord Jim, lots of boxes. Somewhere both red and blue. I can do the red and blue one next. Or, after we got the freedom ending.
Stanley, we must move on
Oh.
from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
3 3 3 3.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication. The bucket did not react, except perhaps a tiny glow of warmth.
Did it
Subtle,
work?
yes, but an unmistakable spark.
Yes, we did
somewhere
it!
deep
We did it!
within.
Okay.
But Stanley guessed the
There we
correct code by sheer luck.
He convinced the
Was it
bucket!
the
The
bucket
bucket
knew
is just
all
a
along?
cinder for the number
Was
3.
the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Down we go! You can imagine Abby just laying in bed with a blank face, hearing the static in the background. Yep, that's what my tinnitus sounds like. Or tinnitus, I don't know how you pronounce it.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Here we go!
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Alright. On come the cameras!
Jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
Also, what's with the
Everyone
bezels
in
on
the
each of these
office was
monitors?
being videotaped,
Like,
monitored like
come on.
guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
It's okay. I'm reassuring the reassurance bucket here. It's okay.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
Don't think so.
Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
I don't think so.
What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never!
Never!
He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
The bucket are your best friends. This really is a companion cube moment, isn't it?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking,
I really,
eating,
really
working,
want to push.
all of it monitored
I
and commanded
really
from
want to
this
push
very
the
place.
on
And as
button,
the
but I want.
cold
Oh,
reality of
freedom
his
ending,
past
freedom ending.
began to sink in. Stanley decided that this machinery
Venturing AA
would
into the
never
human
again
pops.
exert
Oh, okay,
its
okay.
terrible power over another human life.
Cool. We'll do this first, and then we'll go and we'll turn it back on. We'll do it. We'll do things in some sort of order.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Yes, we did it.
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away.
Yes.
Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
What?
True, it was a simple life they envisioned.
It's not simple.
But it
That's
was one they'd
a
lived
little bit
together,
concerning.
with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and to...
My eyes. Ow, getting flashbanged. Oh,
What? Wait, what was happening? Why had the door stopped?
why has it stopped?
Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty,
I don't like the
until
sun.
finally the truth hit Stanley
Aye.
square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
Ooh. Oh no.
The facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket.
No.
Needed the soothing warmth
Films
of
for the bucket, I guess.
Go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No, no, no. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not
He's
while
not used
this
to
building has
outside.
anything
No.
to say about
Haven't
it.
touched grass in a while.
Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room.
Ow.
But at least he has the
Ow, sorry, I
bucket.
just kicked the mic.
To be
I'm
trapped
so
eternally
sorry.
in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Okay. New anti-freedom ending, I guess. Getting
All of
sleepy
his
by
co-workers
Ebi.
were
Goodbye. Thank you so
gone.
much for stopping by.
What could it mean?
I hope you sleep well.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I took an absolutely
Perhaps he had
massive
simply
nap
missed the
earlier today.
memo.
But it was like, you know when you take a nap for a
Warmth
minute too long and then
spread
all of a
through
sudden
Stanley's arms. With the bucket in
your
his arms again,
entire
he
brain
was
is just
home.
like mush. That was me. I slept a minute too long. Oh, can I turn it off? No. Ooh. Okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Yes. Actually, I want to get the collectibles. No, can I go? Ah, I can't go back. Okay, let's do the other ending.
Stanley, we must
Okay.
move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by
How
the
long do you need
weight
to
of
press
this
8 for?
revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing
scared
presence
me.
of the bucket.
Did I get the
Even
achievement?
now, in his darkest of hours,
I did, I got the
did
achievement.
The bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it.
Yeah.
The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was... But Stanley guessed the correct
Yes.
code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Down we go. And then we can do the ending where you say no, and you turn the mic control machine back on. I wanna give that a go. Is it like, what is it called? The countdown ending, I think? I don't know.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Alright, let's speed through this. Come on,
The
let me through, let me
lights
through, let me
rose on an
through!
enormous room
Come on,
packed
come on,
with
come on.
television screens.
This looks
What
dangerous. I
horrible
feel like I could
secret
fall
did this
through.
place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Stanley the Bucket, friendship is the best. It's like me and chat, right? Stanley and the Bucket is like me and chat. Our
Monitors
relationship
jumped to
is the
life,
same as Stanley and the Bucket,
nearly
if not
dropped the bucket
closer.
in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs.
Look,
The bucket
But
had never seen
who
anything
videotapes
like
guinea
this,
pigs?
and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
one sec, I feel like I just threw up a little bit in my mouth. Completely unrelated to the story. But wow.
Was the bucket under
My
the
stomach
mind
is having a
control
moment.
facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Alright, let's head up.
No!
Go slow. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's the
He
second
couldn't
time it's
accept
happened
it.
this stream.
His own life in
I'm a little
someone
bit
else's
concerned.
control.
It's okay.
Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
And the narrator. I like the narrator. The narrator is my friend. More than the Bucket, actually. We've been through so
But
much
here
together.
was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content.
Okay, let's turn it back on.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machine... But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls.
Oh yes, the Bucket, not me.
Stanley gasped in horror. Had this
Don't
been the
puke on the
bucket's
carpet,
plan
please.
all
No, it's
along?
okay.
To
Because you see,
take
my
over
floor is
the
wooden,
machine
so
and
if I
claim the
throw up,
power
it'll be
for
on the
itself?
wooden floor, not on a
How could
carpet.
the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
What?
Birds.
Birds!
Silly.
Silly
Silly
bird.
birds. The control buttons
It's the
became
silly
activated.
bird button. I like the silly bird button.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another. and
Silly
then it dawned on him.
birds!
This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and
Silly
surveilling
birds.
silly birds all over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to disguise
Yeah!
its true intentions.
It's completely
Had the
understandable.
bucket known this all along?
Silly
Stanley
bird
marveled
button.
at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery.
I love silly
Stanley
birds.
and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of
Silly!
all the possible paths his life could have taken,
This
Silly
one
duck!
was surely
Look,
the best.
They're doing the little
Stanley
bump.
was happy.
They're doing the little bump. Aw. So silly. Aw.
All of his
He's the ideal
co-workers
mind
were
control
gone.
subject. No, I'm
What could
not,
it
because there's
mean?
no mind to
Stanley
control.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The end is never the end is never the. Okay, well, I'm turning that off.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
But,
co-workers.
Yeah, like, there's no mind to control in the first place. So, I would be a terrible subject for that.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
Yes! Okay, right. Should we go the
Stanley
escape
clutched
route?
the bucket tightly to his chest and entered
I
the door
wanna
on
get
his
the,
left.
What do we do? What do we... This is the question, right? I guess we'll do it in order. We'll do all of the left. No, because I want the collectibles! Oh, okay, I'm doing this just for the... Look at the
This
collectibles.
was
I
not
can't help it.
correct
I
way to
can't
the
help
meeting
myself.
room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him.
We'll do
telling
the
him
escape
that
one
the
as well.
employee
But,
lounge was simply
speaking
the
of
place
tinnitus,
to
it's
be.
back. Oh god, tinnitus, how you pronounce it. Oh god. Sorry. My right ear is giving me a beautiful time right about now.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Yes.
Was this better than the meeting room?
Yes.
Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Thank you, Bucket.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Wait, is this the room with the Stanley boxes? I don't... Is this it? Is the Stanley in here? Or I know there's one in the red and blue room. But is there a Stanley? Is this the room with the boxes it was talking about? Too scared to look, you know, because it'll lock me in there. It's not okay. Okay.
No, said the bucket.
No.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The
No.
cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Okay, Mr. Bucket. Ooh! Ooh! I see now. It all makes sense.
You're getting close now, Stanley.
Yes.
You've nearly gotten all of the Figler Anlarines.
That's
Very
not-
soon,
and-
you'll collect
no,
the first
that's
one.
not what we
And
decided
then
on.
the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it.
That's no that
We'll be different
we
people
didn't
by
say
then.
the Figler
Different in the sense
Anlarines.
that we
That's-
used to have none of them. And now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler Anlarines.
That's
None
not
of
we
us
didn't
can.
decide on that. That's not the name we were going with, Mr. Narrator, but okay, whatever floats your pickle. Okay. Ooh, Ben! Okay. Ooh! What's... What is this? Okay. This is new. Ooh!
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number...
The narrator sound system. What is this?
I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down, it doesn't make sense.
It's a companion
There's
cube.
no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with
What
this
is that
treasure?
heavy breathing?
I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket.
Can this bucket cure my sadness, please?
It's my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my
Wait, this has gone deep.
Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there?
What? This is new. What?
All of his co-workers were
No,
gone.
no, 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 no,
What could it
narrator,
mean?
narrator, we need to resolve for a second.
Stanley
You
decided
can't
to go to
just
the
do
meeting
this
room.
and then
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
you can't do this and then pretend like nothing's changed. This is not normal. This
The
is
good
not
old
okay.
bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off
Something's
on
not
another
right
thrilling
here.
adventure together.
No, this is not okay. Oh, the doors. We open the doors. No, we can't.
Stanley pressed the bucket upon every little thing in the office. Nothing responded to the bucket's touch, but it did little to discourage Stanley's belief in the magic of the bucket.
Welcome to the whiteboard ending. My favorite. Dog mode. Dog mode enabled. That's our room. We can't go back.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered
Now
the
we
door on
go.
his left.
Oh no, we're gonna get the last
This was not
Stanley
the correct
figurine.
way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place
So
to
Ebi meant
be.
what you said, practice our
And
barking.
here
No,
it
that's
was.
not what I
Had the
meant.
bucket turned out to be correct.
Actually, how do you
No,
even bark?
Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on
Woof.
his left to go
Woof,
back to
woof.
the meeting room.
No,
Said
No.
the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go good,
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk.
Oh,
But
you don't
Stanley
know
chose
that.
not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket
Well,
asked.
no, I didn't. Except for the fact that I didn't. Danger everywhere.
No, stop.
What?
Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point.
Well-
Stanley, how could you think it was okay to
Yeah,
bring a
but
bucket here?
you think I care?
Unless- What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could
Come
have dire
on.
consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the
Can't go
story is
through.
dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please.
How do you bark? I want to bark. Woof. I guess we're gonna get the last Stanley figurine. We can't go past this point with a bucket. Okay, well.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
Alright,
Okay,
I think I should be good at
begin.
this.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect.
What?
It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
What do you...
Item 2.
Yes.
Is this a bucket? Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation.
But if it has the
of
same
a bucket, not an
functionality as a
actual
bucket, it's a bucket. Mr. Narrator, I will not take this gaslighting, okay?
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Let me guess. No, it's not a bucket.
Incorrect.
Come on!
This is a bucket.
I'm being gaslit. I'm being gaslit.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Sure, why not?
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. An enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one. Is this a bucket?
Yes! Why not?
Correct. This is a bucket.
I'm being gaslit.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
How? How is there both? How? Genuinely, I would love to know.
Item... Wait, hold
Please.
on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here
Sure, it's a
somewhere.
bucket. Look, that looks like a bucket to me. Sure, problem solved. Give me the next one. Exactly.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here.
Looks like a
and
bucket
I don't
to me.
appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me
Sure.
straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
I mean, what is a bucket when you put it that way? But sure, no.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a
Sure.
bucket?
Am I a bucket? Probably.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all
Nah,
I
you're
ever
not a
had
bucket.
to begin with.
What?
I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
It's making
I
me
can't
pick
have that.
yes.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
You can't do that.
Okay, here we go. What happened? Is everything gone?
Everything's a bucket.
Disappeared.
Everything.
Was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
Yes.
Oh God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all.
Hey, good to
And you,
know.
Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
No bucket.
this is
Sorry, I got
wonderful.
a story spider on
We're
the wall.
not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game.
Well,
So, tell
I
you
got
what,
you.
I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Yeah.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run
It's a
into
bucket
anyone
of
else,
fun.
maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person. All right, here we go.
Alright, we gotta bring no buckets to the red and blue door room to get the last Stanley figurine. Oh, back to normal again,
All
okay.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So yeah, I will not bring the bucket with me, I don't think. Unless you guys disagree. I won't bring the bucket this time. I want to go to the room and get the last figurine. Yeah, that sounds good. Everybody on board with that? I think that's good. Go to the vent? Okay. Let's go. Like, bring it? I mean, we can. I'm gonna go to the vent first, because I want somebody to go to the vent. The vent? No, go to the vent.
When Stanley
first.
came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
This is new.
What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace?
This
its
new
subtle
dialogue
charm?
is throwing me off.
No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
Okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. Vent time.
Stanley was so bad at following directions,
It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Vent. You can't get the figurine with the bucket? Yeah, so you do it without the bucket.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path
What?
that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office.
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you?
No.
What a silly and trite explanation that would be.
No,
all
of
the
course you're
back
not a
and forth
recording.
between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording?
Of
It
course
was all
not.
just in Stanley's head. I
No.
bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory.
No.
I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling.
No,
it
that's-
must be so simple to be you.
Wow.
Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights.
Well,
How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do.
I do find it exciting.
Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your
Sorry.
fault.
I didn't mean to. Oh. And then he woke up. Yes. I hate storytelling like that so badly.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
What's with this dialogue that keeps throwing me off? Mr. Narrator, you know exactly what you're doing. What is that? Sounds windy outside, yeah. Gotta get the rocket ending with the butt. With the butt. What's the rocket ending? Wait. Let's get the bucket then. What is the rocket ending? How do we get that? But I trust you
Where
guys.
are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled.
Jump?
Anywhere they went
Can't
together
jump.
would be perfectly fine with him.
You have to juke the boss's office doors? Okay. Can't jump. Climb the chair. Where? Where can we climb the chair? I don't think we can get up on it, no. Then he woke up in his little dream, or was it? On the other hand, that kind of inconvenient. Well, the ending is good, right? When it wasn't actually a dream, and it's the character getting confused, or like, you know, imagine if the character went through something, and they woke up and they thought it was just a dream, but they had like the scars from whatever they went through or something, like physically on them, to confuse them even more, but they were convinced it was a dream, but they had the physical scars. That could be really interesting as like a story thing. 434's desk. Okay. I trust you guys. 434. But yeah. 434. What do you mean? I can't. Oh! But then how do I can't jump. So what am I supposed to do? Oh. Oh. Goodbye, world!
Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear. We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self. The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger, of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps, if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Bucket!
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
No,
Said the bucket.
not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations
Wait!
of payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults.
What is
I
this
was
lore?
young back then and could not conceive the
That was the guy in
ramifications
the
of...
tape. The
Stanley
tape.
screamed even louder this time.
What?
This is stupid! You are a bucket! This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like...
Eh?
My God, Stanley, you did it. You saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless.
Oh,
You've
no.
demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again
Yes.
go trifling with this
Except for when
bucket,
I will.
nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sylvie the Bike, for the super chat, by the way. I did see it. Good morning, Ebi Weekly Lucky Fun. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I actually had chicken nuggets today as well, so you funded next week's chicken nuggets. Thank you so much. I did see it, but I was so invested by the narrator that I wanted to wait.
God, the bumpscosity in here is absolutely overwhelming. 1,000? You people have got to be nuts. How can you stand this much bumpscosity?
Well, I'm sorry. I live on the edge, okay, right? It's all or nothing, Mr. Narrator. It's all or nothing. You gotta do it.
A strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction.
This is a fever dream and you love it. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
It's okay, we know you love the narrator more than us. No, it's a tie, okay? I love you both equally. Just one more left. How can you have anything but 1,000 bumpscosity? Exactly. What if I turn it down to like 0 now? What will happen? Also, what is this slider as well? What are these numbers? Let's put it on 1. We're gonna go down to 1 bumpscosity in case he comments on that.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
So we gotta get in and then back out fast. How do I I'm too nervous about this. Whoa. Oy. Oh, the double doors? Wait. The boss is double doors. So not this one. These ones. Okay. What am I supposed... I assumed this office. How do I... do this? Like an angle? Maybe? Whoa, this is so nervous. So nerve-wracking. How do I do this? Come on! Yes! First try! Okay, what happens now? Oh, now what? Go back, okay. Go back to my office? Okay. Let's go back to my office. Yeah, all the doors are open now. He's got nothing to say to me this time. Okay, back to my office we go. Notice a door reopened? Which door reopened? If I missed something, I'm too busy looking at chat. I feel like, huh. All of the doors have reopened though, so I guess that's what you mean. And we head all the way back. Oh yeah. Doors opened. 428. Okay. You are now leaving Escape Pod Bay. Okay, that's. Oh, you haven't got dog mode still. No! Mr. Narrator, are you, like, here? What do we... Oh, okay, we're just going up. Ay. This is the way to the gift shop, yes. We really gotta climb this by foot. No narrator here? We broke him? If we broke the poor narrator, I feel so bad for him. Controversial opinion here. But, you know, the narrator is better than the bucket. I have to say. I know it's controversial. But... I am on team narrator, not on team bucket. I locked him in the boss's office. Oh, he's by himself! Just like... Probably... talking to himself about which word is better between manifesto or treatise. Escape pod, launch bay. Nice. Oh, it's very dark in here. I guess we're going in. Oh, cutscene. What is the awkward? No, don't caress the bucket. What is this? Stop caressing the bucket. Stop. Oh god. Wait, the bucket's going without Stanley? What? I need to show me the Black Rose super chat. Ebi X bucket lore unlocked. No! much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
All of his co-workers
Poor
were gone.
Bucket.
What could it mean?
Thank
Stanley
you so much.
decided to go to the meeting room.
Let's see one
Perhaps he
passenger.
had simply
I
missed
can
a
hold the
memo.
bucket. Anyway. No! Is this the bucket gone? Did you make me just get rid of the bucket? There's more endings you haven't gone yet. No, we need the bucket back. I didn't realize that would get rid of the bucket forever. Well, let's get the last figure anyway. Let's get the last figure. Descend into space.
When
I
Stanley
didn't
came
know
to
it
a
would be.
set of
Nothing
two
in this
open
game is
doors,
permanent.
He entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Why didn't you guys
Standing
tell
now
me
in
the
this
bucket would be
incredible
gone
room,
forever?
Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, last Bigley time.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
Yes,
it's
yes,
incredible
yes.
he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your
Someone
enemy,
you've been
really, I'm
neglecting,
not.
Stanley.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story is...
Oh, come on! I didn't mean
But it
to!
is to prove that he is
I
in
didn't
control
mean to
of the
do that. I
story
meant
and
to
no one
try
gets to tell him what to do.
I jumped too
Stanley
early.
leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
I left too
Good
early.
job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Yes? Replacement bucket! I want to pick it up just to see what it will say. Nothing?
And try not to lose this one too, you dolt.
There's something about him just angrily calling me adult. That is beautiful. Right, I'm gonna restart. So I can go without the bucket, but I just needed to hear him say, and try not to lose this one too,
All of
you
his
dolt.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Thank you, Mr. Narrator. Exactly. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room?
I mean, a shrimp can love a computer,
Truly,
so...
truly, deeply
Again, a shrimp could
madly
love an AI.
love.
Yeah, it sounds plausible. Anyway, let's,
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Yes! Ebi loves the door, so... No, I don't love the door. I like the
But
AI
eager
in
to
the
get
door.
back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Look,
Yes,
Stanley,
we had
I
it.
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been
Thank you so much for watching
neglecting,
for the Super
Stanley.
Chat. This shrimp day, play shrimp
Someone
games
you
with
forgot.
poorly drawn shrimp hands.
Really?
Yes.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero
Thank you so much.
consideration
I
for
really,
others?
really
Are
appreciate
you
it.
that
Thank you.
convinced
This
that I
poll
want
is
something
just so
bad to
weird.
happen to you? Why, I don't know
Thank
how
you,
to
yes.
convince you of
My
this, but
chimpanzees
I
are
really
beautifully
do want to
poorly
help you,
drawn.
to show you
How
something
do you say
beautiful.
poorly? There we go.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give
Where's
me
the
a
Figley?
chance.
Figley!
Now listen carefully, this is important.
And there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly.
That's
Savor
not-
this moment, Stanley.
We-
this is a
Don't
real
calling it that.
accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting
Please
them all,
do.
but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Is that it? There must be more! Can we restart safely, or is that gonna screw things up? Can we safely restart? And save the figurine? Don't put the figlies in a jar! Yes, I agree, do not put the figlies in a jar. Restart, can we safely restart? Without losing anything? Just asking. If we restart, it won't get rid of the figly counter, right? Yep, okay. Something new through the blue door? The blue door? Okay, we'll go through the blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
Oh wait,
Stanley
no!
walked
You mean
through
the
red
Firewatch?
door.
We've done the, unless you mean the Firewatch thing. I've seen the Rocket League and Firewatch ending, if that's what you guys mean. I did that last time. I'm guessing it's not changed. My joining is the same. Okay. I've already seen that. Yeah. Let's begin the game again. Yeah, I did it last time. I was so confused when it was in Portal. I was like, hang on a second. I miss Portal in Minecraft, but you know. Okay. Alright. What?
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things.
This is not...
It's those figurines. Those figlers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
I mean, I guess,
Didn't
but...
it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
Sure.
Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Anything for you, Miss Generator. Now I'm when Stanley found the collectibles. The memory zone. Ooh, the basement. I don't know why, but the memory zone gives me kind of like Gravity Falls vibes. I don't know. Something about it just makes you think of Gravity Falls. Put them in the jar. We're not putting them in the jar!
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
Huh? 7? It's like a Mystery Shack. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's very Mystery Shacky.
And here was a second Stanlerine. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom.
I need to poop,
you
okay?
did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
I'm unremarkable, hell yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini Stan? Can you remember?
Under the stairs, I think.
No, 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 no. Under the stairs was the fourth place you found
Aw.
a Figanley, not the third.
Figanley!
Well, I guess perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Memories like these are so precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they? You know what? If Under the Stairs feels like the third place you found a collectible, then who am I to go making judgments? Let's see, what came next? Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh, well, I
no,
can't
we
actually
didn't.
say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have
No, no, this is not. Is that an apple? An apple playing music. I don't think the narrator's okay. Okay.
This was the fifth mini stand, and this one was really something special. It was in the warehouse. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Movie Maker. These are just stock Windows Movie Maker transitions, and it's so beautiful. I don't know if YouTube is picking up the compression, but you found near the cargo lift. Best boy narrator. I agree.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
What happens if I fall down now? Oh, I can't. Okay, I see it. I see how it is. Are we gonna go through the vent? Okay, sure. It's okay now. The final!
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind.
Because it happened the most
Perhaps
recently.
because it was the one that happened more recently than
We
all
share
the
a
others.
brain cell. Let's
Who
go.
can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all
Need
collected.
the narrator to stop making clips
It
for
was a
Ebi. Yes, the narrator needs
moment
to start
unlike
clipping for my
any other.
channel.
Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
12 out of 6. They all lead to the same thing. It doesn't really... Look, the illusion of choice! Ah. You're in the present.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment.
Ooh.
Nothing left to do but move on.
When you have
into the
OBS on
future.
desktop
Goodbye,
capture
memory
open.
zone.
Oh. What?
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines?
Yeah.
Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Sure. I will lead the way, Mr. Narrator. I will follow you. It's gonna get worse and worse,
the
isn't
room
it?
with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most
'Cause we did it the most
distinct and clear
recently,
in
yes.
my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
Sure. Whatever you say, Mr. Narrator. This is a one hell of an ending. Oh god, okay. What a wild ride. Are we gonna go back to the pink room? It's gonna get weirder and weirder, isn't it? Every single time he's gonna misremember a slight detail. It's gonna be different.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we
You're gonna
watched?
make a video for the video?
Yes, I love that video.
I love the video too. Hi, Ebi, how are you? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good too. Ink room.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one.
Well, obviously
Good
it was
room,
here.
though. A solid room.
Yeah. 18 out of 6 video. Yeah, we're gonna go for 18 out of 6. And down the stairs.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad.
I thought he said
we resisted
neutered
the
then.
temptation.
I thought he
One.
said neutered and not muted. And I was very concerned. How many do I have? Can I go to the boss's office? No, there's nothing. Okay. Neutered? Yeah, that's what I thought he said.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
What's neutered? It means when a certain body part is... a certain pair of body parts is removed. I will leave you to fill in the blanks. Wait, where are we going again? We going back? What did... I can't remember. Or are we leaving? What is... Okay. This is
Look,
eerie.
it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
Sure, let's make more memories together, Mr. Narrator. Are we sure?
Oh, yes. The two
Okay.
doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic
Left.
memory, this one.
They both lead to the same place. Okay.
And before everything else, there was your office.
Yeah, can we
Is
leave?
there anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
Oh, my chair is
There's
not
something I feel
corporeal.
I can remember. I can remember.
Huh?
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions, he would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore.
I need you.
But he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once. and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much.
What?
Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Is everything back to normal? Or what? Close the door in the office. I know the ending. I know the ending. I know that's an ending, yeah.
Well, I'm quite feeling the lack of bump scotted here. Only a single bump scotted. Still, it'll have to do.
That was a full reset. Okay, what do we do? What should we do next? What's the, now we've gotten all of the stuff. What should we do? Like, yeah. Go to the chair. Oh yeah, I know the chair without the bucket. Answer the phone. Oh yeah, we could do the bucket one. Oh, not the bucket one. We could do the phone one with the bucket.
Ah, the embrace of an old friend. A weathered companionship that stands the test of time.
We could go back to doing more of the endings with the bucket. Just carry on.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly
Let's
to
do
his
the
chest
let's do the
and
escape
entered the door on his left.
thingy. Where you go the normal route and then you go through the escape. Yes, it's
Still
back to
no one was
normal.
here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office.
Stanley, we must
Okay.
move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked
Let's do
upstairs
the
to
escape.
the boss's office.
Hello, you here? Hello, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you're having a good
In the
day.
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
Oh,
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
To do the elevator ending. Is that one where you go up and down over and over again with the threes? Yeah, I did that one. Alright. Let's go through the escape.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read,
Nope.
Mind Control. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it,
Thank you so much for the market super chat. Time for you to head out. Have a great time. Everyone, hope you enjoy. Hope you continue having lots of fun. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Wow.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the bucket
Yes.
were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of
Yeah,
them.
I'm okay with that. Let's go. Whee. Cool. Worth. Here we go. It was really
As the
confusing ending. I
machine
don't think I've done the
whirled into motion,
confusion
Stanley and the
ending
bucket inched
with the
closer
bucket
to
yet.
their
No.
demise.
Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had
I'm gonna
turned out
poke
to
the
be.
meatball.
To be sure,
Oh, he's
it
so
puts
fluffy.
the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket. But what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, said the narrator.
Farewell, Stanley.
Oh, cried the narrator. My bad.
As Stanley and the bucket
didn't
were
really
led
cry it,
helplessly
though.
into the enormous metal jaws.
Wait, they read it her
In a
voice
single
lines.
visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end as it was crushed violently to death.
It's the narrator. Here she is.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
Welcome to the grand exhibit. You're standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within a cavernous void. I mean, yeah, mine is. But through the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and substantiated. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here with you out? Will you take what you learn with you here? I can't read. I'm illiterate. Will you take what you learn here out with you into the world? Will you accept with an open mind what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were, in ignorance and darkness? Yes. Sure, why not? Let's go!
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him?
Bucket.
Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in
Wow.
his short life?
Wow. Thank you so much, Snazzy, sorry, why did I say Snazzy? Thank you so much, Snazzy, time for the memberships! Ebby and Snebby love, thank you so much, I really appreciate it, thank you! Thank you so much. Oh, a bucket with 2 handles. Ooh, it's very fancy. Rusted bucket. Oh, the Inferno bucket, okay. Cave bucket. Cave drawing.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold
The
as
bucket
this
owns
one.
the man.
It is man who should kneel before the
Exactly. Hanging bucket. Can I? Oh, I can't. Huh?
But there is something we can do.
What can we
Something
do?
we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
Such
Let
as?
Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
Okay. Great.
Dear me, where did all the bumpscosity go? Quite unnerving in here with all of it
I'm
gone.
sorry. I'll turn it back up again. There we go. It's on 12 now. What else do we have next to do? I
The
forgot.
bucket made Stanley want to be a better man and a better co-worker. In time, perhaps, he would become both of those things.
Have we done everything down
Stanley
here?
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I think so. I think we did everything down here. Confusion ending. Which one's the confusion ending again? Is that... I forget how to do that one. It's like you ignore some, but then you do others. I gotta do 435. I'll do it. Oh no, I can't. Never mind. How do you get the confusion ending again? It's been a while. I get it when I don't want to get it. When I do want to get it, I don't get it. So I've forgotten. It's like go right and then left. So okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him.
The elevator,
telling him
okay,
that
okay.
the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was
So
no...
take the
never
left
mind.
here, and then it's the
bucket was
elevator, right?
wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room. And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the
This thing.
opposite door.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh,
The confusion
good
ending with the bucket.
I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Huh?
You see, your friends and I are concerned.
Is this an
for you,
intervention?
Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content.
Well, it's
We're
good
the ones
sequel
that matter,
content.
Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending
Well,
too much time
You
with it.
take it away from me
Don't you
then.
want another story involving the Adventure Line?
Well, that's why I
we
came
could make
here.
the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Oh, there's nothing in the... You can't go into the room closet, but there's nothing in it. Okay. This is Ebi's scam intervention. I don't need a scam intervention, thank you very much. My scam spending is perfectly acceptable levels.
Look at that wacky line. Who knows
The
where it'll
wacky
go off to
line.
next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, here we go. Da, 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 da.
Now this is what the
I
Stanley
was
Parable
enjoying
is
that.
all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue? Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, from the broom
It's as
closet.
classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
You're not taking the bucket from me. No. You're not doing it. You're not getting it. I'm not giving you the bucket. You need to pry it out of my cold, dead, shrimpy hands. Is this like
Don't
the
you get it,
incinerate the
Stanley?
companion cube?
We need to get rid of the bucket.
No.
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
This is the Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence
I think it'll
Incinerator.
make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me, it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
No.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley.
Can I turn
Say
it off?
goodbye to the bucket.
Can I turn
and
it
then
off?
Pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Can I turn it off?
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket.
Unfortunately, the
I don't know what
bucket must
Destroyer
be
will do if
euthanized.
It can't destroy
No.
your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait.
Please between me with the membership.
Sure, I can hear you say,
Wait, I'll
how
read it in a
does
sec.
character with only one personality
I'll
trait
read it in a
deserve to
sec.
join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about?
Me.
The Broom Closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort
No.
of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Oh. Okay. What is this?
The Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential.
I was your prized
We were going to do
creation,
such
Mr. Narrator.
marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Aw. Aw. Yeah, thank you so much, Mimi, for the membership. One sec. I did read it. He was Ebi Ushio for narrator of the Stanley Parable 3. Since the Stanley Parable 2 is coming out, right? This is the Stanley Parable 2, obviously. The sequel is now paused, as it says. But I think I make a terrible narrator because no one will be able to understand me. Anyway, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no.
This
This
is
isn't
the right
the right
office.
office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
What's my meatball doing? He's just rotating. We'll click on the. I've already, unless you mean the achievement, I've already done it. Unless you mean with the bucket. I don't know if you can do it with the bucket though, because the door's gonna close behind you.
Not everyone is so
Or
lucky
not.
to have a bucket, but Stanley is a very lucky fellow. Very
What's the main
lucky.
menu? You should get the epilogue. Okay, we'll go to the epilogue in a sec.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that
I
all
know
that you
this
think
through
an achievement is worth?
unless it's been given with the bucket.
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
This is no different.
Now
So
suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction
unless the
of
bucket does
witnessing
change it.
true
And not the
effort
epilogue.
from
Yeah, I
noble
think so.
cause.
I think so. I'll
Perhaps
have to do
50
it.
clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50.
Oh, wrong door.
No, I'm still
Oh,
not
that's 50?
feeling it.
Okay.
You see, now that you've gotten the bucket involved, my
Ah.
standards have gone up.
Here we go.
Merely clicking a single door is no longer enough. Now, I want to see you press this bucket against multiple doors. Now that's the kind of thing that merits an achievement. Why don't you put 20 bucket touches into door 417?
Bucket touches. Door 417. Wait, 420. Haha, funny.
Okay, great. Now, go touch the bucket on door 437 a few times.
437. Ah, here we go.
Yes, now we're getting somewhere. How about door 415? Give it some bucket love.
Bucket love. Okay. 415. These numbers are too long for my tiny little shrimp brain.
Now back to door number 437.
437. Cool. Let's show Deluxe, of course. Wow. 437. There we go.
You know, I think the copy machine needs some attention. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. 417. Here we go.
Okay, now bring the bucket on top of employee 419's desk.
419. How do I?
Yes,
Aha,
this
there
is
we go.
great. Now the bucket knows exactly what it's like to be employee 419. Now, let's introduce it to door 416.
Door 416.
We've almost got it. Now make the bucket and the copy machine touch again.
Ooh. We're gonna make the bucket and the copy machine kiss. Ah.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 touches of the bucket on door 430.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, we did it. Wow. That felt amazing. You know, not all buckets will get this kind of
Well,
experience.
I'm glad our bucket
Everyone
will.
will know what it's like to slam repeatedly against nearly every door in one section of an office building. Or what it's like to be employee 419.
Well, good for this bucket.
Buckets may dream of an experience like this, but few can say they've truly lived it. You've given a bucket hope
Aw.
today. Stanley, I'm very proud of you.
Thanks, Mr. Narrator. Thank you very much, Mr. Narrator. Sweet. So the epilogue. Oh, did we get the achievement? Yes, we did. The epilogue is. Do we go back to the main menu? Did you guys say to get it? Is that it? Go to menu. Check out the window. Yeah, I went out the window. Yes, I've been to the bottom of the mind control facility. The phone ending. We can do. Okay, we'll do the phone ending with the bucket, and then we'll do the epilogue. Phone ending first. Let's go. This is the one where you go to the, it's the... There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley, right? It's that one, right? So you go this way
thrust the bucket
twice.
tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Yes.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
You wish you could be slammed
No,
into a door, but
never
wow!
mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took
Cursed!
the
Oh
door on
no.
his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Wait, that's the way. Yeah,
Said
yeah.
the bucket.
There's
don't go to
someone
the
you've been
meeting room.
neglecting,
Go somewhere
Stanley.
else. The cargo lift, yes, good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift
There's
all
a
the way to
balloon.
the top.
They
There's
went up to
something
the
up
ceiling.
there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Cool.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
It's not
Stanley
dark,
once
is it?
again obeyed blindly.
Oh, this one.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the
Do
bucket.
we pick up the
Pick
phone?
up the phone, and it will take us back
Or do
home,
we unplug
where
the
we
phone?
can go about life together.
Chat quick. Pick it up or unplug. Pick it up or unplug. What do we do? What do you do? Pick it up or unplug. Oh no. Unplug. Okay, okay. Pick it up. Either works. Oh, okay, let's like pick up first. Pick up first and then we'll unplug.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend.
Oh,
And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
what's this? Bucket? Stanley Bucket? What do we do here? Oh, bucket. Unless Stanley's me a bucket first came to take me to work with you.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head. Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
It's okay, narrator. Let's go back to work.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me?
Yes?
Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything
It
else.
doesn't have to be a liquid, though. It could be a solid. Maybe a gas. Actually, a very dense gas, but, you know. Don't listen to the loud man. Press G first to go back home. Yes, the loud man.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time, it was me he took orders from. Me
I
he
still
trusted
do.
and
I
listened
still
to.
do.
Now all he cares about is his awful bucket.
You
This
sound
stupid
jealous,
hunk of
narrator.
metal.
And you know what? It's deserved. I still take orders from you, though. You can give me any old orders, and I'll follow them. Yandere
It's
bucket.
sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a
It
nice
does,
shine
doesn't
to it.
it?
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket.
Exactly.
It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid.
Not necessarily
like it would be
liquid.
better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Exactly. You're almost getting it.
Oh no. I'm having feelings. For the bucket. No, 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 no. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
No, I'm too wholesome for this. No, 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 I'm not. I will not stick my dick in the bucket. It's not happening. No, Stanley, we're not. I will not do that. I will not do it with anyone, let alone with a bucket. No, this is... Oh god. I don't want to. This is gross. No. No.
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
What happened? Huh? Go back to work, Stanley. Thank you so much, Matt, me for this video. What have you walked into? I have no clue. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Ooh. That's a phone call. Where's this one?
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
What? Okay. Thank you so much, Matt, for the super chat. You evoked the Ebi Ushio say so card. No, I am very say so. Thank you very much. Restart. Okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let's restart. Where are the boxes?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh no. It's the cardboard transaction math classes warned you about. Exactly. Finally, the person...
It takes a lot of humility to carry a bucket so magnificent. Stanley checked his ego and then proceeded onward.
Right. What happens if we is it different if we unplug the phone? So we go unplug the phone. Let's go unplug the phone. Yeah, let's They're everywhere. Okay, let's go unplug the phone then.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Yeah, let's keep on going.
No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go good, said
Is
the
it a
bucket.
box as well?
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do. Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking.
Thank you so much for the Skippy chat. What did everything get the Skippy ending? What's the Skippy ending? Thank you so much. I
But
really
Stanley
appreciate
chose
it.
not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket
Let's do this and
had
let's do the
spoken to
epilogue.
him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
We're gonna unplug the phone. And we're gonna
In here, said the bucket.
yeah, something
Go into this
brain.
dark
Stop working.
room over here. Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Now pick up the phone.
Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone?
Why not?
Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket.
Haha, I'm laughing.
Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I
Let's
must
skip
have
on.
really
Oh,
bunged
that
up the
one. That was
delivery
really
if you
sad.
actually took me seriously.
Thank you so
Where
much. I
did
really
mess up the
appreciate it.
joke?
Let me pay attention to the
Should I
dialogue
have
though.
paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one
Comedy
can watch to
video!
fully...
I need
oh,
it.
wait, yes, there is.
I struggle
it's
with,
sitting right here. Let's take a look.
I struggle with understanding when things are jokes.
What is comedic timing?
This is gonna be very useful
What
to
is
me.
comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit.
Can you have that in Celsius?
With one of your arms
please?
raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from
Sure,
your body.
that's
These
humor.
are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name.
Ebi.
Next,
E-B-I.
provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh.
Yeah, this checks
and
out.
then spell out your name a second time.
E-B.
With these steps
I.
complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice
Dunny
screaming,
with
"I'm
the-
Dunny
okay, wait.
with the funny"
I'm practicing.
now.
I'm Dunny with the funny.
Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times.
I like your thinking.
Just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no
Nice.
time at all.
It's so
Just
loud.
remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight
Wait.
the 12-legged invader who threatened our
what?
very existence and to very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
Huh?
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, no matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more
Yes.
appropriate comedic
The Mantis
delivery.
people, yes,
Come
it's the
along,
Portal
let's
Mantis
head back.
people. Also, thank you so much, Matt B, for the super chat. Yes, they have many political enemies to silence. Sorry, I did see it, but I didn't want to interrupt the video. Thank you so much. So many political enemies to silence.
I can feel it. This time,
Oh, I can't
I'm
jump off
really going to
anymore.
nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we had the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now. Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure.
Hey, you're gonna spell out your name in
bucket
this
spoke
narrator?
to Stanley. The bucket spoke. The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
So in this game you source engine? Yeah, this game was originally a Half-Life 2 mod. And then it was its own source engine game. And then they ported it, well, they didn't port it, they recreated it in Unity and somehow managed to make it feel exactly like Source. It's so weird. They managed to make Unity look and feel like the Source engine. It's beautiful. Alright.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left. What? We're back at the phone already? No, what's going on? There were supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point. A dramatic display of remarkable
you say this is
wit
Source?
that
Yeah, that's the
culminates in
thing.
this
It
scene with
plays
the
like the
phone.
Source engine. It feels like the
Now
Source
the
engine. It's
timing's
exactly the
completely
same.
off. The joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the 2 doors room. What an egregious mistake. I've made a fool of myself.
No,
I don't
do.
deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even
Yeah,
the
you're right. We did lose a
lowliest
sticker.
joke-telling whelp. I think I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again.
I think I need it
Surely
too.
that will help me improve my...
Alright, let's watch it again.
Here we go. You ready?
Oh, okay.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left. What? We're back at the phone already? No.
Oh, okay. I gotta go to the left.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
There we go.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you?
No. Oh, okay. Reset. Huh?
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with the bucket you are. No? Still not? Is it the delivery? Pale with shame. Pale with shame? Pale... What's another word to describe a bucket?
A bucket.
Stanley, this bucket is so metal. I think I saw it playing guitar. No. We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these.
You are good at
jokes.
these jokes.
I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is. That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional videos. Let's see.
We got to spell his name. Yeah, we got to spell his name. That's the thing. Okay. I didn't say I'm done with the funny. Yes. Okay. Right. What's the word? Epilogue. How do we do that? Is that the main menu? Did you guys say the main menu or? He's waiting to say I'm done with the funny, which is why Stanley isn't laughing. He doesn't know it's time yet. Exactly. He didn't say I'm done with the funny. So I didn't know the joke was supposed to be over. What is it? Back to main menu? Yeah, main menu. Epilogue? Okay. I'm guessing this is spoilers, by the way. Many, many years later. Huh? Thank you so much for being with the super chat. I wonder if there's any real reason to make games in Source anymore. This is a competition thing like Map Labs where they need portals. I mean, if I remember correctly, isn't Apex Legends made in Source as well? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Where am I going? What is this? I don't think Apex is made in Source. What? my name is Ebi. E-B-I. I never met my real ladder. I'm done with the funny. Perfect joke. 10 out of 10. What is this? What is this? What? I guess I'm just on a journey then. Where am I going? Wait, is this a memory place? Oh, narrator. Oh, Mr. Narrator. Is everything alright? Are you okay? Is he still here? Cookie9's blog. Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with the sequel. Well, the first game team with originality, the Stanley Parable 2 is dull, uninspired, and insulting to its fan base. Rather than expand on what made the first game enjoyable, the sequel veers off into territory nobody asked for. An infinitely deep hole? Who cares? Where are the new endings? Well, enjoyable bits from the Stanley Parable 1, like the adventure line. Instead, we get uninspired side quests collecting figurines. Even this diversion feels incomplete. Collecting the figurines gives you nothing. I must say, I found the bucket to be quite comforting, a welcome reprieve from. Okay, well, I hope the narrator's happy with this. What does this say? Cat dog born. Wait a second. Okay, right. This might be spoilers. But there. You know the start of the game, and I asked for the time. That is from that. If you've done it, you know what I'm talking about. But if you move the sliders together, okay. So the date's on the blog? April 27th. Can't see the time on that though, just as the animal or the mammal times. Okay. Huh. Stanley Parable developers. No more spin-offs, no more sequels. Jim. The Jim buttons! When the Stanley Parable launched to massive success in 2013, its creators made plans to build the property into an entire franchise, but a disastrous critical and commercial reception to the Stanley Parable 2 has prompted developers to rethink their ambitions as outlined in the press release they published today. July 9th. It's clear that more of the Stanley Parable is just not what the fans want, reads the press release. We thought we had a vision for the series that players would be excited about, yet it turns out this could not have been farther from the truth. The press release goes on to promise to preserve the artistic integrity of the original game, to stop assaulting fans with our reckless and insultive creative visions. The word sorry appears more than 25 times in the press release. Get on the green. Sign up for updates. Oh, poor narrator.
Jim.
The Jim buttons. They light this place up. And Here they are, I guess. Oh, Mr. Narrator, I hope you're doing okay. Narrator? It's the two doors. What? Hello again, it's nice to see you. This is the person from the start of the game. But it's terrible to learn they'll never the Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense! The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We don't need to protect it. Screw the legacy, let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes! Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together we're gonna make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we do is change the number in the game's title screen. We also really need a dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead, try combining random words together to make a new title for our game. Oh, first one, second one. The Stanley Parable 3 Expired Baby. Sure. Expired baby. That's absurd. I love it. I'm glad. Thank you. Every time we start the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by one. We'll pick a new subtitle. That way the Stanley Parable will never end. Nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work and no one needs to do that. Thank you so much for people in the super chat. You're gonna tell Twitter on me? No! I'm gonna get cancelled for expiring the baby. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. It'll just be the same concept recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward this plan? I like it, but I want you to have say as well. What should I do? Yes or no? Should we do it or not? What do we do? I mean, I'm just gonna keep it as expired baby every time. Cause you know, that's funny. Do it? I say we do it as well. Just don't eat the baby past its expiration date and you'll be okay. Good. I like your thinking. Let's do it! Okay, let's do it. Good! Then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. What? See, I'm noticing the narrator found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he? Wait, you're gonna give it to me? He never found a way to give me the broken achievement. Of course not. I wasn't expecting to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright then, the achievement machine is all fixed. You see, I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're gonna keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great, there's only one last thing we need to do. Please enter the current time. Don't judge me. It is currently 12:55 a.m. Well, 12:56 a.m. Okay! Thank you so much. What is this? Thank you so much. I joke like with the super chat. Hey, this baby crying weird. Is it expired? Yes. The baby is expired. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. So, on that note, on the Stanley Parable 3 expired. I'm gonna go up in settings and hope that it stops the car from rolling around. Yeah, on that note... Oh, the car is still going. It's just really loud. On that note, I think I will end today's stream here. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing and please like the video if you haven't already. Rada! Henlo! It's my demon wife, Henlo Rada. Hope you're doing really, really, really well. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's such a shame that you've come as I'm ending the stream. No! Everybody go subscribe to Arena, please. Thank you. But yes, I will go. It's the best. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I'll see you guys soon. Oh, thank you, maybe even the super chat. I need a very tiny coffin for that expired pick. Okay, that is getting cursed. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, the car is starting to annoy me, so I'm gonna end it here. It's also 1 a.m. Whoops, that was a mistake. Good night, everyone. I'll see you guys on Friday for something I haven't decided yet. But yeah. Good night.